and the crack of the bat tomorrow. It's history, and it's groundbreaking. It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stuff.
What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Labor Day baseball coming up on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Here's a big power threat, Eddie Wood. Ground ball up the middle, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Just kept it simple, played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
One down. Here's Eloy Jimenez.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Heel throws to first. Wood dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in an at-bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Swung on, belted. Erdman ranging back. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-0. The throw to third, and he's out trying for three. One run. Two.
Up next for the Pirates, the designated hitter, Eddie Wood.
Strike one.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Oh, 1 now. Fought off foul. Shanuel stands at first with one out. That's out to center field. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the DH, Eddie Wood.
The designated hitter, Eddie.
The pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
Here now is our final line score this week.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the catcher comes up to him, Eddie Wood.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization, who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Let's get one. Your pitch right here. Your pitch.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a
man at second here with 2 away. Spencer Steer digs in now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. 2 outs, bases loaded. Here's Nick Pratto. Drops one down in front of the plate. In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded. We played an inning. On to the 3rd inning. Here's a big power threat. Eddie Wood.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
This to third. Boom. Throws on to first. 1 up, 1 down. 1 out, runner at second. Lars Nootbaar, the next Cub to hit. Liner, base hit. Around third. Relay throw home. And he's got no chance. He's out. Runner at first with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He makes the grab, and that is. Fought off foul. Wood goes 6 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Eloy Jimenez.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Now batting.
Walker Jenkins, the next Pirate to hit. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the second game of the series. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Digging in, Ryan Rocchio. 2 outs. Gets under it and pops it up. And that'll do it. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Eddie Wood. 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
No ball, 2 strikes. Hey, come on now.
2 outs. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Oh, right now he's thinking, man, I wish that would have been an off-speed pitch, but instead a fastball, and you can tell that hurts a little bit.
Ground ball left side. Gets to it with a slide. Nicely done for the out. But they go deep twice in the inning. Both solo shots. 9-1. And now Carson Williams with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And a bunt towards third. Tosses to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 runs in the inning, but they. So 2 away with nobody on. Up next for the Pirates, Eddie Wood.
All right, come on now. 1 time, let it fly.
Swings through that one for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Fastball in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the...
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly. They're on top, however, 9-4.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. So the Pittsburgh Pirates have taken the first 2 games on the north side of Chicago. John Shambi and Chris Singleton next to hit. Eddie Wood. In the air out to center. Settles underneath it. Hauls it in. And there's one away.
Batting 4.
And now here's the veteran DH, Jarren Duran. The wind and the pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Base is empty, 1 away. Alec Bohm, the next Cub to hit. 2 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean,
Now batting, catcher, Eddie Wood.
And first offering is fouled off.
well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And the infield fly rule called.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Brian Roque.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's Brian Rocchio. There's a high chopper. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
One out, bases loaded. Bo Naylor at the plate now. The pitch. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. And a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they strand 3 and leave them loaded. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Pirates 1. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Jarren Duran. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. In there safely. Man at first, and now it's Alec Bohm. And a pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do.
Back here at Wrigley Field. Now it's the power speed combo. Eddie Wood. Foul ball.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Chop to the left side. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base, and when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Man at first, and now Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
One gone, runner at first. Brian Rocchio digs in now. Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. Man at first, one away. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And here it comes. And there's a hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now the third baseman, Bo Naylor. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 5-2.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know this.
Eddie Wood, the next Pirate to hit.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Hard hit, right side. Torres over to first. Out number 3. Pirates strand a couple. They trail at 5-2. One down. Alec Bohm, the next Cub to hit.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Right-hander kick steals. And a bunt towards third. And he'll be safe at first. Wood did well enough for them despite the loss.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Salieron en descapotado para ver la luna. Una ven y las otras man. Dice que para el mal de amor solo hay una cura. Party, botellas, canela pura. Yeah. Son peligros, son daños. ¿Cómo será la movie? Si haces el trailer, adicta. El que quiera ser baby, hoy va a tener que pasar. Ellas calladitas, no está en frontear. Yeah, la baby es exclusive, no está fácil de buquear. Wow, ¿qué están diciendo, baby?
One down. Here's some real power at the plate. Eddie Wood.
Eddie.
This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Strike one. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. And that one is lifted in the air. Hassel hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of
bottom of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Eddie Wood. Mizorowski back to work. Line drive. Lyle makes the grab, one down.
The batter, the left fielder.
Wood goes 6 feet 9 inches, a career batting average over .325, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Out towards right center field, makes a move towards the gap. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now here is Eddie Wood.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Ground ball could be 2. Sajazi to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out. I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.